Grab a cup of tea and calm the F down with me. I really need to do that, especially this week. I needed this. In this week's vlog, I will show you the process behind a project I've been working on that has put me through it. The one I shared with you in the last video about my great-grandmother's slides required a lot of perseverance. I was trying a lot of new things. I took on a project that was a little too hard for me at a scale that I'd never done before. I'll show you what happened. I don't think I've ever had a project this hard, which is a good thing. Somehow I've managed to avoid that. This is one of those projects where I'm just gonna have to chalk it up to not turning out how I'd like it to. And that's okay. So here I am with my tea, cheersing to that. I'm really glad that I recorded video of the process so that I can look back on this down the road and hopefully I'm better at it. And maybe I don't ever try it again, but I think that it's important that when you fail, you get up and you try again, because that is your learning process. I went through the steps of this project so many times, and each time there was something different that was wrong with it. I'm glad that I pushed through, because now I know how to approach it in the future. And even if that means that I don't do something at this scale or this capacity, that's okay with me. So I just want to encourage you that if you're going through something that's really hard, to keep going. Don't give up. Even if you come out with a product that you're not happy with, it's still worth it in the end. You can take that experience and apply it to new projects. So it's never a loss, but I do understand how it feels. It's very draining. You might be able to tell. I'm excited to show you, despite how horrible it went in my opinion, and we'll just move forward on to the next one. My last semester of college. Can't take it too seriously, right? I hope you're all having a great week, and I hope you enjoy the video. Guys, so it's Sunday. I'm covered in cat and dog hair, as I get on loungy weekends. And I haven't done much of anything today. It is the weekend and I should be giving myself a break, but it's so dark out so early. Got dark out at like 5, and I just feel like I need to do something. I'm gonna go tidy up some messes that I've made in my studio area of the living room. Get ready for Monday tomorrow, and since I'm taking these daily photos, I have a tendency to get everything out and not put it away because I'm taking the photos each day and I just don't have much room to do that. So I'm going to go tidy that up and just feel weird when I'm not in the groove, when I'm not doing things. So I think I'll feel much better if I just keep myself busy instead of moping and laying on the couch. Let's go do that. This is how my transparency sheets were looking after I had them printed out and layered. These are the slides that I had previously scanned in and put together in Photoshop, with my tree layered on top, and finally the deer. This is called a scoop coater. This is how you coat your screens with the photosensitive emulsion that we'll expose our transparencies to later. I have to coat all 3 of these screens for each layer of my print. Layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3. Then I let those dry, and in the meantime, I make a giant mess mixing my ink colors for my prints. I wanted to go for a nice warm brown. Felt like a kid messing around with these inks. Once our emulsion is dry, you have to expose the image onto the screen. In the meantime, you have to keep that screen away from the light, or else it'll harden our emulsion. This is basically a giant light table that will shine a bunch of lights through our transparency and onto our screen. Anywhere where there is black, it will block the light from hardening the screen, and we can wash it out later, which then allows for the ink to push through our image. Unfortunately, cockroaches like cold, damp spaces like this one. As if it was an omen, this is where I had to restart everything. My screens weren't properly exposed the first time, so here we go again. And as luck would have it, the process repeated itself all over again. After printing for hours and hours, this is how they turned out. It was a labor of love, and I'm glad that I finally got to have a collaboration with my great-grandma's paintings. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you did, I'm really glad you're here. Please hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more. I'd love to do weekly videos or bi-weekly videos here on this channel, showing you how my last semester of my senior year is going. It'll be a little bit of a time capsule for me to look back on. This is a time in my life that I never thought I would get to, so it's exciting for me to know that I'm going to be graduating. Happy that I'll be able to look back on it and see the projects and what I was thinking during the time. Even if my thoughts didn't make sense, at least I can see the time and effort that I put into my projects. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you have a great week or weekend. I'll see you in the next one.